Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome after 7 years. The MPWF is back, and we kick things off here at the Christmas season with the World Wrestling Future with its first ever click preview event, WWF Takeover. We take a look at what the MPWF and the WWF is doing in 2020. What a crazy year it's been. It's been so crazy that we're back. And this winter, we're going to see the WWF Takeover and MPWF WrestleMania 9. Folks, we're going to head to ringside right now for our opening contest of WWF Takeover, the World Wrestling Futures Tag Team Championship Match. And folks, I am so excited. I cannot wait for this show. Cannot wait for everything to take place. I have so much to talk about, so much to say. But here is our first tag team here. They are the West Dublin Connection. As you can see, they're from Ireland, Dublin, Ireland to be exact. Sheamus and Finn Finnegan, the Finnegan brothers, the West Dublin Connection. This is amazing. Think how special it must be for the West Dublin Connection to be the first team, first competitors to be inside of an MPWF or a WWF ring here in 2020. The MPWF has continued off of YouTube, and here we are. We finally get to see it after 7 long years. I am psyched for this, folks. I am absolutely psyched. Look at all the fans. Look at this. We're here on WWF 2K19. Last time we were out, we were on WWF 2K14, folks. This is amazing to see. Look at the upgraded graphical content that's taking place. But here are their opponents from the World Wrestling Future, the WWF Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gold Street. Right there in front is Lamar Goldman and his younger brother Jet Goldman. They are the two sons of the legendary Antonio Goldman. They are the WWF Tag Team Champions, and they're looking to make a name for themselves here in our developmental federation and to one day make it to the MPWF. Their father was one of the greatest wrestlers we have ever seen at the MPWF, and they are looking to continue that legacy here tonight and here in the future. This is crazy that we're back. This is crazy that I'm out here commentating the MPWF, that we're back on YouTube, different channel because YouTube. We'll get into that as the match continues. But folks, we head towards the presentation for this WWF Tag Team Championship Match. This is incredible. Look at this. Look at the belts. Look at how beautiful they look. Look at all the fans. Look at the WWF. Ah, man. Excuse me if I'm a little rusty at this commentary thing, folks. It's been 7 years. I'm gonna mention that a whole bunch during this show. 7 years since the MPWF has been back. 7 years. 7 years. There they are, the WWF Tag Team Champions. Lamar Goldman and Jet Goldman. Gold Street. And here our referee, Rumpelstiltskin, taking the tag team belts here. We'll have to see if this referee's any good. We had referee Marty McFly all throughout the MPWF back in the day. And as poor as some of the stuff he did, Marty McFly got good by the end. Can Rumpelstiltskin be as good here? Look at this here, folks. Our opening contest of the WWF and a Hurricane Rana takedown there by Finn Finnegan. Finn Finnegan is one of the youngest superstars here in the MPWF. He signed at the age of 18. It seems that everybody in Europe and England, Ireland, Scotland seems to start wrestling from the age of 12. Finn Finnegan is no different. Oh, that's a Phoenix Star splash off the top rope by Finn Finnegan. Starting out fast, starting out strong. Right here tonight. Go for the cover. 1, 2, and oh! Near fall there for Finn Finnegan right off the bat. Could you imagine how big that would be in the first matchup back here in the World Wrestling Future if Finn Finnegan and Sheamus Finnegan could win the Tag Team Championships. And look at that there. Lamar Goldman pulling down the ropes, allowing Finnegan to fall to the outside the ring. But, you know, as they're battling here on the outside, Goldstein taking out Finnegan. Let's talk about a few things here at MPWF. Like, again, this is right here in the future. The MPWF is continuing. You are seeing the future stars of pro wrestling. Many of these men and women throughout the show tonight are going to be at the top of the pro wrestling world, are going to achieve the things many of the former MPWF superstars did before. Look at this here. Sheamus Finnegan, 3-pound suplex. Boom! The West Dublin connection in control. Finnegan there with a kick to the back of Jeff Goldman. Some of you wonder, what is the decision for the MPWF to come back to YouTube? Folks, it's just something that needed to happen. DJ Johnny Feelgood has finally settled down, folks. No more crazy DJ Johnny Feelgood. DJ Johnny Feelgood has a little one. He's engaged, folks. He's moved up here in life. Everybody else has moved on. It just seems like with everything that's going on, craziness here, perhaps modern existence in 2020, the MPWF will return to close out the year. Now look at Lamar Goldman. Boom, big time neck break. You can see the obvious size difference between Gold Street and the West Dublin connection. Lamar Goldman, the oldest brother in this Gold Street, along with Jet Goldman, has taken the name of his godfather, of Lamar James Jackson, Antonio Goldman, Lamar James Jackson, the NWA, part of the Nexus, back in the day, and are still best friends, seeing that as Lamar James Jackson is also a godfather to him. A lot of lineage, a lot of history here throughout these new superstars in the World Wrestling future. And also, to come, we have WrestleMania 9 that will be released. WrestleMania 9 of the MPWF. I cannot believe that we even reached that number, that you're going to get to see that. Look at this here. Finnegan put the reversal. Finnegan dropping Lamar James Jackson there on his neck and tagging in Sheamus. And Sheamus is the bigger of the brother. Sheamus, about 200 pounds. But you got Lamar Goldman, who's easily got 260. There's a big time clothesline there by Sheamus. Couldn't knock him over, but that neck breaker did. You know, these guys have never been seen before. All four of these men, and they're really looking to show you and show out here tonight to prove themselves to the pro wrestling audience. I mean, you look at the real world wrestling, how things have changed, how since the MPWF's been gone, we saw a crazy spike in indie wrestling, to a crazy spike in the NXT developmental system, to the absolute interest in Japanese wrestling that's taking place, all the way on to the pandemic, where we're now wrestling in front of big crowds. Like, so much has happened in the world of wrestling, so much has happened in the world of core wrestling. Shows have come back. We've seen many revivals of different shows, brand new core wrestling shows. Got ideas of shows, send it to me, because I would like to rewatch the core wrestling now that we're back here. And Gold Street back in control of this matchup here. Now, by Jet Goldman. I mean, Antonio Goldman's got to be proud here watching his two sons, but you know for a fact that Antonio Goldman, what a suplex there by Jet. Antonio Goldman wants to make sure that his two boys leave tonight. Still the WWF Tag Team Champions is Sheamus. Just getting a shoulder up at the very last second. There's an elbow drop by Jet. And Jet, the younger brother, extremely athletic for his size. Not big time. DDT there by Jet Goldman. Jet Goldman's going to be 6'2", 230, and just raw athleticism. Obviously, he played college football, college basketball, anything you can think of. He competed at the college level, and has now arrived in the World Wrestling future, and is the current tag team champion. Now But Sheamus now, as Jet was spending too much time there. That's something he's got to watch out for. Big time clothesline there by Finn Finnegan. Another clothesline. Like I said, nobody in this matchup, and there's a face buster. Nobody in this matchup wants to be the loser. What is this? Finn Finnegan now. Sunset flip to the outside of the ring. They don't want to be the first losers as we've returned here to the MPWF. And now Finn Finnegan in control. He's got a DDT there. Now go for the cover. This could be it here. 1, 2, no, I think just about a 2 count. Jet Goldman getting that shoulder up. Finn Finnegan now needs to hit a big time move and go back for that DDT. Now look at the folks, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that DDT ain't broke. Oh, wait a minute. Now that's not a good move there by Finn. Going for that power slam. Jet Goldman is waiting. Right hand here now. Oh, there's a teardrop suplex. And now Jet switching the hips. There's another teardrop suplex. And again, with the athleticism of Gold Street, I can tell you from a fact, from seeing them wrestling in high school, Jet and Lamar Goldman both took up amateur wrestling. Absolutely the success that their father and godfather had in core wrestling. They had to take up amateur. They had to wrestle. They had to play wrestling. They had to play wrestling. To be the top of them, Finn, roundhouse kicks. Little old Finn Finnegan. 160 pounds. There's an uppercut by Finn Finnegan. I would say an island. Finn Finnegan, man. Oh, wait a minute. I think Goldman got a cheap shot there against Lamar. And there's a suplex. Oh! The referee Rumpelstiltskin's got to get Jet Goldman outside the ring here. Lamar Goldman with a cheap shot. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes a choke slam. Big time choke slam there by Lamar Goldman. Look at this here. We've even got a replay of the choke slam. And I think Lamar Goldman might have snuck in a tag there. And maybe Rumpelstiltskin saw something that he didn't, because Lamar Goldman is the legal man here. 1, 2. Oh, Sheamus breaking up the count by taking out the referee. I don't know if he was trying to put the point there, because that was a questionable call. But I do think the referee might have been right. And that, spin punch, DDT, and Gold Street back in control of this match. This is back and forth, and one hell of an opening contest. Finn Finnegan now. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, how did he get him up? Powerbomb! Last right powerbomb there by Finn Finnegan. And Jet Goldman now distracting the referee. Finn going for the cover. Referee needs to get here. Finn has it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, near fall there. Oh my goodness. But you gotta ask the question, how much energy did it take out Finn Finnegan to hit that powerbomb? Now Jet Goldman on the side. There's something you can't teach, and that's the experience that Lamar and Jet Goldman have over their opponents, from the amount of people that they can speak to, the amount of people that they can ask for advice from. This kid is tough. This kid has a point to prove it. Oh, Lamar Goldman. Goldman here. Irish business. Back to the corner. Jet Goldman. So well, the time Jet Goldman has been born, Lamar Goldman and Jet Goldman have been wrestling with each other. There was a spine buster and another spit punch on that one. Rock Finn finish. Spaghetti. Oh, Russian wrestling. Lamar Goldman. George acting the crowd, and I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. Wait a second here, because Finn Finnegan just got the tag, and here comes Big Brother Sheamus. And Big Brother Sheamus beat that Big Brother Lamar Goldman. And he ain't too happy about his brother getting attacked in every 2-punch suplex. And the same thing here goes for the Finnegans, the West Dublin connection. They are both brothers, and look at this here, wait a minute. Suplex, and look at this. Oh my goodness. Sheamus suplex Jet Goldman over Lamar. And now Sheamus Finnegan gonna go for a big time move here. That's a big right hand. Oh, wait a minute here. What is this? And what a move! I don't even know what he calls that. 1, 2. Oh, Jet Goldman just got there to to break up the count, but there's a face busting. And wait, the West Dublin connection now. All they've got to do is get to the ropes, hit that tag team maneuver. And wait a minute, Sheamus going with his right hand. Back to the mark, baby. Irish whip reversal. Into the ropes. Sheamus now face busting. Now on, go for a roll up. This could be it. This could be it. Referee needs to get down. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. The West Dublin connection in control. Now here, got the arm. There you go. Try and separate the elbow there. Oh, wait a minute. Goldman fighting back. I was going to say, Lamar Goldman is tough, but also so is the West Dublin connection. Goldman back in control, and now here, look at the overpowers. Irish whip. Says, oh wow, look at that. Jet Goldman. Oh, saw that cheap shot. And that, once again, the experience of the Gold Street being able to have that veteran knowledge that others simply don't have here. And now Jet Goldman has Sheamus up in the tombstone pile driver. Lamar Goldman's going to springboard. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! That is it! Jet Goldman knocking off him for exclamation. That was a springboard tombstone pile driver. Good night, folks. Gold Street retains the Tag Team Championship and an amazing opening contest. The ever tough West Dublin connection tried to bring the fight here in this match, and they did. I shouldn't say try, they brought the fight. What a move by Gold Street, Jet Goldman, for parts of that match. He was struggling there, but the power, I think, of Lamar Goldman helped them continue on and retain the World Wrestling Future Tag Team Championship, and they have set themselves up big time in the WWF. Folks, I think we need to go to a replay and see that maneuver off the top rope. Look at this here. Jet Goldman over the tombstone. 260-pound Lamar Goldman with a springboard, and here black and white emphatic. Boom! You nailed that. That is it. There is no way, I don't care who you are kicking out of that tag team maneuver there. Folks, still your tag team champions, Gold Street. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the current reigning and defending World Wrestling Future Champion, The Cypher, and he is amazing on the microphone. But tonight, when he defends his WWF title against Marcus Eagle, it's going to be about wrestling, not speaking. So here we head to ringside for our WWF Women's Championship matchup, and here, representing the Bloodshed Fight School, is the niece of Helga, Ingrid. Ingrid coming from Eastern Europe to the MPWF, to the World Wrestling Future. And something, folks, Helga and Ivan Volkov have become a couple. That's right, they are in a romantic relationship, and they both are head trainers of the Bloodshed Fight School. We will see 3 other members of the Bloodshed Fight School at WrestleMania, as they've already made it to the main roster. But Ingrid with an amazing opportunity to take on the literal future of the MPWF Women's Division, Mrs. Justice Fitzgerald, the daughter of Mr. Joe Cool, Tyrone Fitzgerald, our current reigning and defending World Wrestling Future Women's Champion. She has it all. Athleticism, lineage, swag, you name it, she brings it to the table. But she has a hell of a test tonight in a fierce and tough competitor in Ingrid. This is going to be one hell of a matchup for the World Wrestling Future Women's Championship. There it is, folks. Look at that. The beautiful World Wrestling Future Women's Championship. If you want to prove that one day you'll make it in this business called wrestling, you need to reach the top of the World Wrestling Future, and especially in the ever-competitive women's division here in core, we have Ingrid and Justice Fitzgerald at the very top of the WWF. Let me tell you something about Justice Fitzgerald. She is no small lady. 5'7", 140 pounds of raw muscle against Ingrid. 5'10", 180. Not a shred of body fat on Ingrid. These two women take this sport extremely seriously, and they take that women's championship extremely seriously. They have been well prepared for this matchup. Look at the way, look at Ingrid, look how ready she is. Look at Justice Fitzgerald. And here we go, our second title matchup of the night for the Women's Championship. And they're going to size each other up. Oh, look at that. Oh, trip, roll up, one. Oh, just a one count there. Justice Fitzgerald do the smart thing, trying to keep Ingrid off guard. And, oh, cannot make any mistakes against a competitor like Ingrid. Now, Ingrid, unlike her aunt, Helga, uses a lot more strikes, and that is from the training of Ivan Volkov's Bloodshed Fight School, which I mentioned during the entrance. Ivan Volkov, look at those shots. Hang on a second. Oh my goodness! Ivan Volkov and Helga both running in school. It is the hardest training you could ever experience. I promise you. Look at the reversal of Justice Fitzgerald. But if you graduate from the Bloodshed Fight School, I promise you, you are incredible. I like that knife hand chop by Justice. And oh, another one. Justice has lineage of her own. Like I said, Joe Cool, Tyrone Fitzgerald. Oh, big time. Back elbow by Justice Fitzgerald, going for a cover quick. Look at how mature Justice Fitzgerald is in the ring. As soon as she was able to knock Ingrid to the ground, goes for a cover. Stays on top of it. Wants to be in control because she knows what it's like. There's power and those strikes of Ingrid. And now look, here's the power again. And there's a double leg for Ingrid. Like I said, at WrestleMania, we have the golden boy of the Bloodshed Fight School. That guy, I think, is going to be an MPWF champion in the very soon future. Sub-Zero Angel Ramirez Ortiz. We have Shane Riley, the Savage Weight, and Rhino Rick Jones, and there's a backdrop, cover by Ingrid. Ingrid ain't got no nickname. She just shows up, she's Ingrid. She does that right there, knee to the skull of Justice Fitzgerald. And if Ingrid can knock off Justice tonight, you gotta ask the question, who on the World Wrestling Future roster stands a chance of beating Ingrid for that championship? She right now is in control, shoots the half right there on the women's champion. 1, 2, just a one count. And this is what Justice did not want to take place, was for Ingrid to be in control here like she is. And there's another double leg takedown by Ingrid. Oh wait, look at that right there. Into the triangle choke. Nice transition. Justice Fitzgerald needs to get to the rope or she will have no choice but to tap out. And wait a second, Justice Fitzgerald fighting for her life and is able to escape. Look at the way she's clutching that arm. And that's something she has to watch out for, a big time clothesline with the other arm. And wait a minute, there's a little bit of that Joe Cool swag by Justice Fitzgerald. And Justice now off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Justice now, second shoulder tackle. Ingrid in trouble. Ingrid, clothesline misses, ducks. Back suplex there by Justice Fitzgerald. Justice has trained exclusively with her father and her father only. And I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, it's Tyrone Fitzgerald's her dad. You know, and she has more than proven that, you know, her legacy isn't based off of her father. She's creating her own path. And then the spear by Justice Fitzgerald. Now go for the cover right away. Smart move there by Justice. One. Just about a 2 count. Smart move. There's a beautiful neck snap by Justice. I mean, she's the women's champion for a reason. And now Justice going to drag Ingrid. And Ingrid's in a bit of trouble here. This is something Ingrid's not used to. Ingrid's used to dominating in the ring. And now, wait a second. Justice Fitzgerald go for the top rope. And oh! Tope! Tope Atomico outside of the ring. Justice Fitzgerald at 5'7" cleared that top rope and knocked out Ingrid. What a maneuver by Justice. And she is soaking in everything from the Salt Lake City, Utah crowd. And I have no idea why we're in Salt Lake City. That's the first place they've shown up for this event. But Justice Fitzgerald on the top rope, going high risk, and there's the knee drop. Justice now going for the cover. Here it is. 1, 2, and 3. No, it's Justice just gets the shoulder up. Justice asking for a faster count from the ref. Ingrid is in a position she is not used to. Ingrid is used to being in control like she was at the beginning. Here's the forearm, and that's why Justice is the champion. And wait, Ingrid rolling to the outside the ring. Wait, Ingrid! Oh, irate! Oh, wait a second. You don't learn that in the Bloodshed Fight School. What was that? Oh, there's a roundhouse kick. That's it. Look at that knockout shot by Ingrid. But Ingrid raked the eyes. Ingrid, she cheated with the eye rake. There's the roundhouse. To kick out Justice. Oh my goodness, we have a new champion. Ingrid cheated. Ingrid was on the back foot. She was dominating this matchup after the beginning. That's where it changed right there when Justice was able to escape the triumphal choke. She was in full control. Ingrid couldn't get back. Ingrid rolled to the outside of the ring and raked the eyes. And we have a new women's champion. Look at that here. What a move by Justice Fitzgerald to Tope. The knee drop. Ingrid barely got the shoulder up after this move here. I'm in shock, folks. We have a new... Well, I shouldn't say I'm in shock. Ingrid was the favorite to win this matchup with the training from the Bloodshed Fight School, but it's the way she did it. Ingrid did not beat Justice straight up or clean at all in that situation. Can we get a replay here? Look, the rollout. And the referee didn't see this here. Eye rake there. And then here is that roundhouse kick. And folks, there is no way you're getting out with that boot to the face. And folks, Ingrid is the new WWF Women's Champion. That's right, folks. Joey Eagle is the new owner of the MPWF, and his son will be in the main event later tonight to compete for the WWF Championship. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this song as Wonder Boy makes his way to the ring for a last man standing against 6 Wonder Boy, one of the popular wrestlers on the independent deathmatch specialist, and comes to the ring to lose himself All-Star by SmackDown. This is actually one of the most incredible songs I've ever heard in my entire life. Wait a second. Hang on a minute. I think that's Sick Nick. I think that's Sick Nick. Sick Nick in the ring coming from behind. Shot with a kendo stick. And oh, come on. Sick Nick attacking Wonder Boy from behind. And I was enjoying that song. I guess they call him Sick Nick for a reason. Ruined that epic rendition of Lose Yourself. As he just absolutely annihilates Wonder Boy. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's disgusting. Sick Nick is the current deathmatch and hardcore wrestling king. And they have arrived on the World Wrestling Future by popular demand. Wonder Boy is one of the most exciting prospects in hardcore wrestling that I think anybody has ever seen. And Sick Nick is the king of deathmatch, the king of hardcore, the king of extreme. And he's taking it to Wonder Boy here. Oh goodness, with a chair shot. We had 2 legitimate wrestling matches before this started. Tag team match, singles match. Ingrid may have cheated to win, but she won the Women's Championship. And we've now started with chair shots. Oh, look at that here. Sick Nick did not come to mess about. I mean, he never comes to mess about, but he seems to be extremely wild out. He is friends with nobody. He is crazy, deranged, psychopathic. Seems like wrestling suits him absolutely perfectly. But right now, it doesn't suit Wonder Boy as, oh goodness, right into the steps. Wonder Boy, a 20-year-old kid. Oh goodness gracious me! That was another shot there. But sledgehammer. Lord, Wonder Boy fighting back somehow. And this crowd on the side of Wonder Boy. Now Wonder Boy throwing Sick Nick into the crowd. There's something I can tell you about Wonder Boy. I don't know if it's maybe the alcohol after the shows, before the shows, but Wonder Boy is one of the toughest SOBs I've ever seen in pro wrestling. I mean, it'd be way safer to just wrestle a regular wrestling match than get involved in some of the hardcore stuff that he does, but how he's able to fight back, I never knew. And Sick Nick is testing his toughness here tonight. Oh, I mean, this is something we've always done in the MPWF, but something which is incredible. The difference in styles that takes place. Oh, Wonder Boy catching Sick Nick as he's trying to grab the steel steps. We've got technical wrestling, smash mouth wrestling, roughneck wrestling. We've got hardcore wrestling. You know, it's the MPWF, it's the World Wrestling Future. And I mean, currently in the MPWF, one of the legends of hardcore wrestling, Billy Ray Peterson, is the current MPWF Hardcore Champion. And you know for a fact that both Sick Nick and Wonder Boy one day would love to be the Hardcore Champion. But look at that duck there by Wonder Boy. And he seems to have learned a thing or two from some of his high school fights. And I personally don't understand deathmatch wrestling. I don't understand hardcore wrestling. I don't understand why you do this to yourself. But there is a lot of respect that's entailed, and Wonder Boy and Sick Nick have some of the biggest respect in that genre, and they're looking to bring that to the World Wrestling Future like they are in this matchup. He just DDT'd a man on the floor. Look at that guy in the pink shirt there with his son. He's excited for this. It's kind of bad parenting, honestly, that his son is standing next to about 10 years old at a show watching these two men absolutely physically defile each other. And now, wait a second here. Sick Nick's got Wonder Boy up. And oh, that's a release powerbomb onto a chair. Like, what would Sick Nick do for a living if he wasn't a hardcore wrestler? Like, what kind of job would a guy like Sick Nick have? He's called Sick Nick. And wait a minute. Forget his job. He just power slams Wonder Boy through a table. And that might be it. Wonder Boy might be done. Amidst the fans. here in WWF Takeover. The referee counted. We're at 6 here. 7. And Wonder Boy, oh, he's moving. And now Sick Nick stomping on him. And Wonder Boy says his parents love the fact that he's in hardcore wrestling, that he's living his dream. Just about moved out of the way of that trash can shot. He's living his dream. Kudos to the parents. Always great to have loving parents. Again, maybe like the psychopaths themselves, and they allow their son at 20 years old to be competing and doing this kind of stuff. But here, he might be fine as he has Sick Nick up and powerbomb through a table. They are bringing the extreme here to Takeover, and Wonder Boy's checking with the referee. Make sure he, oh, Sick Nick got up at 3. That's kind of messed up. But look, what is Sick Nick's wrestling attire? Here he got some jeans on, some boots that he hasn't tied up. That's hardcore itself. Oh, wait a second, that's hardcore. Shot with the steel steps by Wonder Boy. And now, Wonder Boy not letting Sick Nick stay down for the count. He throws him out right here to our announce table. Now, this is going to be the first time in 7 years I'm going to have to run away from the announce table. Right there you can see the German announce team. 3-man booth. Oh, they're taken out by Wonder Boy. And now Wonder Boy now is doing a part of the German announce table. And Sick Nick popped up already. Sick Nick stayed down longer than maybe 3. Y'all remember Igor? Looked like an Igor. Oh, shot there and that boot there by Sick Nick. If I was Wonder Boy, I'd just stay down. You might respect the art of hardcore and death matches. You might respect other wrestlers, but like, oh wait a minute, here's a pile driver. Oh God! Christ. Pile driver by Sick Nick, and I think he split open Wonder Boy. And if I was Wonder Boy, I'd just stay down. There is no point in getting back up from that. Out of 3, and how in God's name is Wonder Boy still fighting this matchup? And now oh wait, reversal! And this crowd just jumped up. Wonder Boy now on the top rope. Oh my God. He hit a fist drop, but his head just hit the bottom of the table, and he might be concussed. He might legitimately be concussed because, he's getting up slowly. Wonder Boy has no care for his body. Wonder Boy will throw himself at anything and anyone with no regard. The only thing Wonder Boy wants to do is entertain these fans, and I mean, again, I respect that, but at his age, but at some point you got to think about your future. And wait a minute, he's not thinking about his future. What you got to think about this here, Wonder Boy with an elbow drop through the table. Look at this! Oh my goodness! The athleticism of Wonder Boy to fly off the top rope and put Sick Nick through a table. And wait, the referee's not counting. The referee is in awe, like all of us. And the referee's not counting, and Wonder Boy now running towards the ref saying, hey, yo buddy, count. It's a last man standing match. I just put him through a table. Count. Oh, Sick Nick again got up. Oh my God. One right hand drop Wonder Boy there. Both these men showing their toughness in this matchup. And now wait a second. Got the kendo stick, and I think Wonder Boy was able to sneak his head out the way there. And then, look at this again. Sick Nick. Oh! I've heard rumors, and these are rumors, from the grapevine, that Sick Nick would actually like to mentor Wonder Boy, which again in itself is odd because Sick Nick has never, ever worked with anybody. But it's also odd in the fact that, like, this, how the hell are you asking to mentor someone and you are beating the living piss out of him? And wait, oh, Wonder Boy again. He's so tough. Wonder Boy with a reversal here. Oh, Tommy drop. I have no idea how Wonder Boy has this fight. How he's continuing this. Now Wonder Boy with a clothesline. And now, another atomic drop this time. Going for maybe a leg drop. No, Sick Nick fights back there. Oh, no, reverse. Wonder Boy saw that one coming. And Wonder Boy, big right hand of his own. And he not only did he drop Sick Nick, but he fell down. He might have lost too much blood in this matchup. And now Sick Nick in trouble as Wonder Boy heads to the top rope. Wonder Boy now going for a moonsault. Oh no! Sick Nick put the knees up. This match is brutal, folks. And oh, there's a knee there. Oh god! Stop! Trying to cave his chest in with his boot. I don't know what the title implications of this of this matchup is, because I guarantee you that the Cypher or Martyrs Eagle, whoever wins, does not want to take part in that kind of matchup with Sick Nick or Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is bleeding profusely right now, and now look at this, just dragging me. Oh! Club. That's a club, folks. I think Wonder Boy might be done. I think that's enough. I think Sick Nick has taught him enough tonight in this matchup. Now, wait a minute. Sick Nick setting up Wonder Boy on the top rope. I don't like this at all. This could be dangerous. Oh, wait. Wonder Boy able to fight back somehow. Wonder Boy now with the snapmare. Oh, that's an elbow to the top of the head of Sick Nick, right in that bald spot. Wonder Boy needs to hit a big move. And wait a minute here. Oh, back dominated there with a chair. And that right there is a start. That right there is a start, Wonder Boy. And Wonder Boy waiting for the count. Oh man, Sick Nick. Not once has Sick Nick been out for longer than 3. Oh wait, there's another pile driver. Oh! Oh, did you see the way he folded? Did you see the way he folded? And Wonder Boy somehow getting it. Look at the blood on his chest. The blood is going through his shirt. Not a third pile drive. Oh! 3 pile drivers. 3 pile drivers. What lesson could be learned from 3 pile drivers? And folks, I think this is academic right here. What on earth is Sick Nick going for? Stay away from me. I don't want no part of you. You stay away from... Oh, he's got a baseball bat. He's got a baseball bat. He's looking at Sammy Callahan, Wonder Boy. Right. Oh, Wonder Boy stirring. Stay down, kid. Stay down, and he could not get up. Sick Nick is your winner tonight. And he shows exactly why they call him Sick Nick. What a brutal last man standing. 3 pile drivers. 6 went 3 tables, 2 tables. Look at this here by Wonder Boy. A flying elbow drop through the German announce table. That's the second pile driver. Here's the third, and that is it. Wonder Boy, as much heart as that kid has got, there's no way he's getting out of that. And Sick Nick picking up a big victory. A huge victory to send him further in the World Wrestling future. Look at his nose burning now. cuts and scars all over his body. Got blood on his hands there. I don't ever want to mess with him. I don't know if he's just crazy. This is what he looks like. He looks like his face. Look at his face. Slapping himself in the head. He is a psychopath. He is crazy. Sick. What the hell's happening here? What is this? What is this? The nameplate there said The Void, and they're walking to the ring to confront Sick Nick. This is the Lost Boys. Folks, that was incredible, and I've learned that these are 3 vampires from Europe, Bishop and Baron, and the leader in the white, his name is Benson Clement, and they are the Void. But what do they want with Sick Nick? Oh, Benson Clement, oh, he's got Sick Nick by the neck. He's got Sick Nick by the throat. What is going on here? What is he doing? Oh my goodness. Look at the way his body's contorted and he's walking towards Sick Nick. Benson Clement. He's got him up here. What's this move here? Oh my God. Oh, he got wrapped up in the ropes. Oh my goodness. What does he want with Sick Nick? Benson, oh, he's just dragging him off the ropes. With a violent assault is Benson Clement, and now he's back with that choke. And he just, oh my God. Sick Nick, stop moving. We just watched Sick Nick pop up at the count of 3 in a last man standing match. And then Benson Clement just came out here and made a statement, taking out Sick Nick in quick fashion. That choke was devastating. Crushed his windpipe, and I don't know what the Void wants here in the World Wrestling future, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited for it. I'm terrified at the same time, but has a new power showed up on the WWF? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible event, a special preview as what this WWF Takeover is to be to the main show, WrestleMania 9. That will be out, ladies and gentlemen. We go through the matches as you see here. British World Champ with Richard Hawkins will take on Hector Rodriguez for the United States Championship. the Bloodshed Fight School will take on Johnny Monday, Billy Ray Peterson, and the Eclipse. We have ourselves an 8-man battle royal, monster match defense of tag titles against the Varsity Club, Chase Stevens and CJ Parker, Shane Carter, Dr. Rice Jr., Angelina Peace faces Faye Barlett for the women's title, and our main event, the Royal Rumble winner, Ryan Sparks, mathematics. But we are here for our main event of WWF Takeover, and it is for WWF Championship. Here we go, folks. Here he is, the son of the owner of the MPWF, Marcus Eagle. Now, this is not Marcus Eagle's first time showing up in the MPWF. If you remember all the way back in 2011, when Joe Eagle was feuding with Lamar James Jackson, and Marcus Eagle got involved in that situation, he was there. But he is now in the WWF as a wrestler, and he's trying to find his own way. His dad is the owner of the company and easily the most popular wrestler in MPWF's history, especially on YouTube. And now he has to try and prove to the world that, you know, he didn't get here on his name. He got here on his skill and talent. And I mean, of course he did. He's competing tonight for the World Wrestling Future Championship. You can't get an opportunity for that belt if you didn't earn it. But it's that inner battle between himself to prove that, not Marcus Eagle, Marcus is the future of core wrestling. But his opponent making his way to the ring here is an enigma. Something utterly different from what we've ever seen in core wrestling is the Cypher. A man that comes to the ring, he doesn't mix his words, he spits truth. Some call him the almighty arrogant, some call him misunderstood, most call him the Cypher, and all call him the current WWF champion. A man that can combine wrestling with his smash mouth roughneck style. It's something you just don't see in modern wrestling or modern core wrestling anymore. And as the current champion, he's on the fast track to the MPWF to be extremely successful. And what an opportunity tonight to be the first defending WWF champion on YouTube in 2020.
I'll conquer the best in sentences, interjections, adjectives to describe your death. You can't win because I'm a real mortal man. There are many ways to die and I am one of them. Industry MCs irk me, especially
there it is, the main championship of the World Wrestling Future. Anybody who holds this title is guaranteed, and I mean guaranteed, to make it in the MPWF. You cannot win this championship and not make it in the MPWF. You have to be MPWF ready to be the WWF champion. It's incredible to see where the WWF has become from where it was when we first put it out on YouTube all the way back in 2011 to where it is now here in 2020 with Marcus Eagle and the Cypher facing each other for that championship. This is going to be one hell of a contest and one hell of a main event for this special that has been out here on Christmas for the MPWF, leading into the big show that will take place this winter break, WrestleMania 9. And you got to think that these two men are hoping they could be a part of WrestleMania 10. And here we go, main event time, and there is a stare standoff between these two men. A lot to prove. Marcus Eagle can go for the cover. And as you can see, Marcus Eagle is extremely flashy. Has a much different moveset to what you'd expect from his father. As a matter of fact, the Cypher has closer to a moveset to Joey Eagle than Marcus Eagle. There's a Cypher there with a couple of right hands to immediately throw Marcus Eagle onto the ropes. So the Cypher is simple. Look at that, he comes to the ring, he's got black tights on, black boots, black knee pads, black wristbands. He ain't about flash, he ain't about showing off, he's about winning and spitting game, spitting truth. Like he said, he's the man with the strap. He's been the underground king for so long. He's been on top where people have been whispering, speaking his name, and finally he's out here on YouTube where the world can see what he can do. He doesn't want to walk in here tonight and lose the WWF Championship. And look at that leapfrog here. And now, go for an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, but I think Marcus Eagle has it scouted. He does. You see there on the ear of Marcus Eagle. Got his name in Japanese. Marcus Eagle sent to the dojo to train in Japan by his father, where he trained with Yamasaki Yoshino, was trained all around the world. Joey Eagle has done everything he can to make sure that his son becomes the best. But in doing so, so many people believe that Marcus Eagle has gotten where he has gotten because of his father. He's here to prove it. That's not the case. He's here because he is legit to take something from Richard Hawkins. And wait a second, you can take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. Marcus Eagle with a chin lock on, and so the Cypher now fighting out, big elbows. And now go for a neck breaker. No! Oh, there's a big elbow to the back of the head by the Cypher. And you saw the presentation of the Cypher when he spoke earlier tonight. Gritty, tough, you know, badass son of a bitch. And Marcus Eagle there with the reversal. There's a right hand by Marcus Eagle. Now whipping it into the ropes. Oh, reverse. Oh, what an uppercut by the Cypher. Going for the cover. Both these men could compete for the now extinct Cruiserweight Championship. Some of the talent we've got here in the MPWF, I'd love to see the Cruiserweight Championship make a return. Now's the time we can talk a little bit about like what is going on. Like, the MPWF is back. What does that mean? I mean, as of right now, the MPWF is back in these two shows. Takeover and WrestleMania. Beautiful drop kick there by Marcus Eagle. You know, the overall goal is eventually we'd like to do one more season of the MPWF, but that might take 5-10 years. Pretty much like, you know, DJ Johnny Philco can't talk about it, but he's been extremely busy. And he talked about it earlier with his personal life, but his professional life outside of core wrestling. And, you know, as that goes on, we'll see how what takes place, and we'll enjoy the fact that the MPWF is back after 7 years. It might take another 7 years, but as of right now, we're back on YouTube, and we're here in the main event for the WWF Championship. There's a kick to the gut. Going for a powerbomb on the floor. We already just saw a last man standing match where these two men trying to kill each other. And I think Marcus Eagle trying to escape, and now switching. Look at the strength of the Cypher. And now wait, he's got him switched up again. Look at this here by the Cypher. Landing face first there on the steel steps. And the Cypher breaking the count, making it known that he does not want to win this matchup by counting. He wants to pin Marcus Eagle directly. So the Cypher would love to embarrass Marcus Eagle. He thinks this is an amazing opportunity. You see the amount of wrestlers in the WWF that have lineage, whether it was Gold Street, Lamar and Jet Goldberg, Justice Fitzgerald, Ingrid, now Marcus Eagle. The Cypher's got no lineage. There's no one he knows. He's the underground king. He got here by himself. He fought for this. There was no one out there to fend for him, to to him to get this far, to be the WWF champion, he had to figure that out on his own. He is King Arthur of core wrestling. He's that man that pulled the sword from the stone, and now Marcus Eagle fighting back here. It is an abject match of privilege versus non-privilege. No, reversal. But Marcus Eagle doesn't want that privilege to define his career. And wait a minute, he's got him out. Crucifix, splash, mountain bomb. What a move there. One. Oh, okay, Marcus Eagle popping out at one, but not able to get back up afterwards. Oh, look at that strike there by the Cypher. Marcus Eagle needs to fight back in this matchup. And, oh, there's another shot by the Cypher with the knee. And that's what I'm saying. There's no messing about with the Cypher. He's caught him here. And now another power bomb again. One. Oh, wow. Marcus Eagle being defiant in this main event. Defiant to the Cypher, and the Cypher kind of being like, okay. Marcus Eagle cracked open. It had to be one of those knee strikes. Irish whip off the ropes here. And now, wait, Marcus Eagle, though, I think he's... Oh, no. The Cypher in control, but look, Marcus Eagle fighting back out. Back out again. Oh, what a discus clothesline. And this is the momentum that Marcus Eagle needed to get back into this matchup. And now the Cypher, I think a little shocked, a little jaw jack from that clothesline. Now springboard, oh, forearm. What a springboard forearm by Marcus Eagle. One, two, oh, 2 count. Marcus Eagle would have been pissed at me calling him Joey, but it's so hard. They've both got the green eyes. Marcus Eagle's doing everything he can to differentiate himself from his father. But like, you can't hide blood, you can't hide genes, kid. To be honest, you should embrace it. But wait, oh, clothesline. Cypher sent the outside the ring. Oh, Marcus Eagle's got something on his mind here. Crowd getting ready for something here. And wait a minute, oh! Spaceman puncher to the outside of the ring. Athleticism of Marcus Eagle is astounding as he hit that spaceman puncher and nailed the Cypher. Now Eagle's got to throw him in the ring and go for a cover. There's no point in keeping him on the outside of the ring. That's smart. I see that all the time in modern wrestling. Do a big dive to the outside of the ring and don't go for a cover. Marcus Eagle go for it. 1, 2, and oh, Jesus! I thought he got it. And there's a big time knee drop. Yeah, don't mess about with that kind of stuff. You want to be the WWF champion. You want to be the best wrestler in the WWF. This is Takeover. This is your chance to take over. Show what you've got. And you're going to sit there and mess about? Good on Marcus Eagle. And now he's looking to finish off the Cypher. Wait a kick to the gut. Wait a second. Marcus Eagle, bloodline. He just nailed the bloodline. His father's finishing move. 1, 2. Oh! How close was that from the bloodline? The Cypher, oh wait, sidestepped that drop kick, just about kicked out that bloodline. He's absolutely disoriented. And now, oh, fights back though with a forearm smash. And now wait, go for that power bomb again, no, reversal. Roll up, here, wait, go for the cover again, roll up. New champion. Oh, kick out there by the Cypher. What a matchup in our main event for the WWF Championship. And now, Marcus Eagle throwing the Cypher. He hangs onto the ropes though. And now, oh, wait a second. Big time shot to the head there. Marcus Eagle got the Cypher up and now, oh, apron suplex. The back suplex on the apron. The Cypher needs to get back in this matchup. For about the last 4 or 5 minutes here, he has been on defense. He's not even been on defense. He's been barely fighting back. And now Eagle got him up here. Gonna go for... Oh! Goodness gracious. Is that Kamengiri? I'm not sure what you call that move. It was a FU to the knee, and oh, he missed the frog splash. And the Cypher realized I need to fight back out here. And there's a spear. The Cypher nailed the spear. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Once again, Marcus Eagle popping out at 1, and now the Cypher. That's what he's gonna do. From Queens, New York, he is used to fighting, and he'll drop the fists. And now, big stiff clothesline by the Cypher. And now the Cypher being back to himself a little bit here again. And now got him up. What's this here? Samoan drop. Cypher should have went for cover there though. Marcus Eagle is going for covers frequent. Oh, there's a Superman punch, and that's why. There's the cover. This time, not going to be a 1 count. 2, oh! Marcus Eagle just gets the shoulder up. And once again, the Cypher now pounding away at Marcus Eagle. And stomping his chest for good measure. And now the Cypher on the top rope, something he doesn't do too often. And I don't know how smart that is by the Cypher. Going for that knee drop, and Marcus Eagle moves out the way. Folks, this matchup is incredible. It is a back and forth match, and oh, see right there, fireman carry reversal. Something you didn't expect from the Cypher. And now dragging Marcus Eagle. And now what's he going for here? And now, look at it, hot shot into the ropes again. It ain't pretty, but it's effective. And now wait, Marcus Eagle fighting back. Marcus Eagle is damned and determined to prove that he's got the heart. And there was a Pele kick. He is to prove that he is Marcus. This is his chance. His chance to become the champion. And there again, with that knee drop maneuver. Marcus Eagle has a beautiful move off the top rope. Something that we've never seen Joe Eagle do before. And if he can hit that, that's it. And now, oh, what an uppercut. What an uppercut. Straight from the borough in Queens was that uppercut. And now throwing him to the outside the ring. And what is the Cypher going for here? But he's got him up. Powerbomb. Oh, no. Oh, no. Powerbomb on the apron. Oh, no. Could have broke his back with that powerbomb. That was one of the most damnedest things I've ever seen in the World Wrestling future, was a powerbomb on the apron, and the Cypher going for the cover. 2, 3, and that is it. What a match. I said it to you folks. The Cypher ain't about finesse. He ain't about being pretty. He goes out there and gets it done. Marcus Eagle, with all the fight in the world, kept popping out at 1, folks. Marcus Eagle had a point to prove. Look at this forearm smash to the Cypher. But the Cypher, he has spoken. He has spoken, and still the World Wrestling future champion. He just went outside the ring and powerbombed a man on the apron. It was abrupt, it was sudden, but it worked. And he is still the champion. Can we take a look at this powerbomb again? Look at this right here, folks. The powerbomb on the apron by the Cypher, and still the WWF champion. Folks, I'm DJ Johnny Feelgood. Thank you. I am so happy to be back. This was incredible. This was Takeover. But ladies and gentlemen, be here for WrestleMania 9. I'm signing out. Good night, folks.
I'll conquer the best. In 6 inches interjections, adjectives to describe your death. You can't win, because I'm of immortal men. There are many ways to die, and I am one of them. Industry MCs irk me.